Lakish Agnew. I'm the owner and operator of Taylor Cuts Barbershop, located 2914 The Plaza, Charlotte, North Carolina. We are in the heart of Noda and Plaza, Midwood. Here at Taylor Cuts, every cut is custom tailor-made. So we offer a comfortable, family-friendly setting. You come in and you get the freshest haircuts. You get a fresh taper, fresh fade, or a clean, crisp line on your beard.
Okay, that takes me into where we are today. The culture that you built within Taylor Cuts. Tell me about that.
Oh, the culture that is here, Taylor Cuts is number one, community. We love and community, you know. And my uncle told me you always want to keep it family oriented. You never know who may have a sensitive ear. So I really try to hold on to making sure we have clean language, you know. We have clean movies when we watch movies and music and everything, but you don't want to offend nobody and everything, you know. So I make sure to combine all those things together, make sure that we have fun in here. We offer a service that is just tailored to the person based on their lifestyle.
Tell me about your name.
2018 is when Taylor Cuts was birthed. It has been in the making, but it officially came the past 2018. One day I was at a gas station and it was a sticker on the gas pump and it said Taylor Gang, right? And so as I'm pumping my gas, I get in the car, Wiz Khalifa comes on,
Really?
Taylor Gang. I was like, this is fun. Wiz, don't sue me. But it helped her. Taylor Cuts.
Yeah.
I was like, Taylor Gang. Listen, Wiz Khalifa on there. He had some apparel, Taylor Gang on or something. I said, oh, Taylor Cuts. I think I got it. I was pumping gas when I came up with Taylor Cuts. And so, but when I thought more about what Taylor Cuts meant to me, it's almost like when you go to a tailor and you get a custom-made suit. He takes the measurements, he takes the size, the length and everything, just to make sure that it's perfect just for you. I said, hey, I'm an artist in my own right. I cut hair. It's like sculpting, you know. I have to tailor cut your hair, you know. It's tailored to your lifestyle. It's tailored to the time that, again, going back to the time that you have to spend on yourself in the day. I felt like Taylor Cuts and me being able to give you a customized style for yourself, like a tailored suit would fit you. I felt like I could do that. And so, and again, with it being, you know, Taylor Cuts, again, each service provider offers something different, you know, because everybody is not cut from the same cloth. They don't want the same thing. Some people really want a sharp and aggressive look. Some people want natural looks. So again, it goes off based on the customer and their needs and how to fit them in their everyday life. So Taylor Cuts.
So, okay, tell me more about the shop right now. The other barbers that you have, the stylists that you have.
Yes. Well, we have two other barbers here. Not a huge shop, but a big shop in my own way. We're a three-man shop. And I have some great talented people. Karen Rivera is one of the most talented guys I've seen in a while in the industry. Very arty. He's won several champion trophies, several trophies and into competitions. He's prepping me a little bit for a little competition, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it's an honor to be able to work with him. He also is a fellow LaKisha alumni of mine. You know, person that grew up in the industry with. Yeah, and we both come from LaKisha. So when we kind of met back up, it was just like a match made in heaven, because we knew the services that we wanted to offer. We knew the type of customer service and relations of what we wanted to offer as well. So then, like I have another barber. He's still in the game and everything. So we're looking to kind of work with him and hopefully take the steps.
Barbers would like you.
You know, you get some people who's just entering the game. You get some people who are veterans. So it's good to kind of have a mixture of two. So it's not like you necessarily have to trade, but some people you just have to, you know, depending on where they're at in their barbering career, We might have to kind of help more on the skills, but I always say iron sharpens iron. That's a lot of things I've learned from Kevin. So I think, I've been able to teach other people. And so therefore, we work together and everything. Because the last thing I don't want you to do, I don't want you to leave Taylor Cuts if you're not happy with the barber. I want you to just change the barber that's in the same shop, because we're all collectively, we're family, we're good. We offer the same type of style and services, and the number one thing is to make sure that you're pleased.
So tell me about the specialties between you and your coworkers.
One of my specialties is, from my cosmetic background, I do facials. So I offer facials along with the services that when you get like a fresh fade or if you get a bald shave, something like that. And I also specialize in doing all types of hair. And so compared to my coworker Kevin, he is a beast in design. He's really good with art. So I mean, he sees art to another level, and it shows on the canvas of the person's head, on the side of their head, and everything.
When did you make that decision to say, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life"?
Well, I made a decision when, let's say 2020, in 2000, in 2000, after I graduated from high school, I went on a college tour with Darcy Smith, Horticulture, Livingston. We went on a big college tour, and I came home and I realized college was not for me. So I decided to go to No Grief Barber College, which is here in Charlotte. A shout out to great owners, founders, Elaine and Damian Johnson, and some great people. I started out at Supercuts. That was my first job in the industry. And then I went on to doing women's hair a little bit more. But I really enjoyed doing working on the men's that would come there. And so for about a good 12 years, I did it part-time. I did cutting hair, and then I go into the salons and do women's hair. And then finally I decided I wanted to feel like where I belong. I got pregnant with my third child. And by this time I was, like I say, this at that crossroad, like, did I want to even do hair anymore? And so I did not know whether I was having a boy or girl. So my third child was going to be a surprise, and surprise, it was a boy. And I felt like that was my sign to go ahead and go full throttle with cutting men's hair.
As a professional, as an experienced professional, some of your experience, I guess you start and finish perception-wise, if you're already in that deep.
Starting out. As a little girl, I used to always take care of my dad's grooming needs and making sure that his suits and stuff was all put together. My dad is a real help clean man. And so he always told me it was me and my mom's responsibility to make sure that he looked good, And I also have a background as my family owning a barbershop and having multiple barbers in the family, and also multiple hairstylists in the family. So when I decided I didn't want to go to college, I said, I'm going to say, hey, let's still do hair. If I go do hair, I'm going to still cut hair. I said, because I feel like, hey, I'm a female. I can make more money in this industry. And, because everybody expects for you to go and actually do hair because you're a female. On the journey, I did experience a lot of discrimination because of me being a female. And so when I actually wanted to get more serious in doing black hair, it was a little rough. It was a little rough because it was more like, yeah, I'll teach you how to cut hair, but let's go out to dinner. And I'm like, no, never mind. And so just find somebody to take you serious. Again, being a straight woman, a beautiful woman as well. Those were some of the challenges that would come when I go to somebody serious about getting that training. And so me not getting nobody at the time to take me serious which led me back to my family barbershop, which led me to school. But in the industry, we have to kind of find our approach. How are we going to approach strangers? How are we going to approach male strangers that we don't know, especially if we're some beautiful women out here, without being taken the wrong way. So I try to, just tell the younger barbers, stay mindful, be mindful of your surroundings and everything. Because men and women, they will try to shoot their shot one way or another. So besides that, some men don't like women cutting their hair. So I also had to deal with that as well. Again, you just have to have that confidence and show that confidence. Back along with the best of them. My thing's out. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm ready for you, And you cannot be timid, a little soft-spoken. I asked my man, I said, why y'all didn't care for women cutting your hair? They said, I want to lift us up too much. They gave us stuff. So, yeah. So a lot of the men were traumatized from when their mom would have to sacrifice to cut their hair. So again, I had to understand why, it was a little stigma there compared to a female cutting your hair. It has been an uphill journey, but it plateaued out to where I'm like, I got this. And if you don't want me to cut your hair, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. It is okay. So everybody is entitled to their preference. And but it has made me stronger. And, it made me understand or to maybe understand that type of rejection, But now, females, they're taking over. And I'm not going to say taking over, but they're really coming out in the industry. And I love to see the fucks of women barbers kind of coming out.
I guess that takes us into where we're going next with tailored cuts. Where do you envision tailored cuts in the next 5 years for you, LaKisha?
In the next 5 years, me personally, as a barber, because what I would like to do is enhance the exclusive relaxation that they get. So I would like to eventually offer more exclusive service, which also may entail a handy tail where you get your hand inside and get your cuticles pushed back and your nails clipped in the midst of. But again, those are, higher tier services that people are out here willing to give. People are looking forward. And from there, as it kind of as it grows and become more financially stable within the company, I wouldn't mind opening up a Tailored Cuts too. You can find me at Tailored Cuts with a Z. That's TAILOREDCUTZ. And it will lead you to my booking app, which is tailoredcut.booksy.com. That's tailoredcut.booksy.com. See you soon.